But it is.
It's never too late. Some of you might think physically you're too far gone, or emotionally you're too far gone, or mentally you're too far gone, or financially, or whatever the case might be. No, it's not. And for some of you, this is not for everybody, because don't do things that you're not called to do. But there's some of you specifically, and this is the urgent part of the word, you need to tell your story. You're ashamed of your story, and you don't understand how much love and support you would get. You don't understand. Even that's what I love about social media. I thank God for you.
Let me tell you, she just said, this is going to be my next project, Reach the World. Pretty girl boss. Yes. And she just said, maybe you are, oh gosh, there was some on my eye. That's from my contact lenses. But she was saying, maybe you're ashamed of your story, but there are people that need to hear your story. Girl, let me tell you, I will link this in the description box. But to be honest, being the OG prison wife for 21 plus years, baby, that's very shameful. Very. I don't even know how to get past that stumbling block. That is a very shameful badge. Like, remember I told you guys, let me go set up and finish Rajiva the ruler's image before I go ahead and get into this long drawn out story. I only got 18 minutes here with you guys, now 17, but I'll tell you the shame that comes with being the OG prison wife. Okay guys, so what it is your girl Cadillac. Someone would call me the minute I start my video, so hold on one second. Okay, so let's start my intro. What it is, you guys, it's your girl Cadillac. I am Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Draw My Life prison wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping, girl, to see justice before all fades to black. Yes, it's your girl Cadillac. So we're gonna be finishing the Rajiva the ruler picture that we were working on. It is just about done. But the talk that I was getting into was I was just listening to Pretty Girl Boss on my way over here, and what she was saying, that a lot of you guys have a story to tell. Open your mouth and tell your story. And the thing is that she said there's so many that would relate to your story. There's people that you can touch that she can't touch. And it reminded me of myself, like, for real, because I have a specific story, and she was saying a lot of you are ashamed of your story, and that's what I was getting into. To tell you the truth, my story is quite shameful. To even be a prison wife for 21 plus years, like, can you imagine the shame of that? It is so many people. Number one, to be a prison wife, period. People are gonna judge you. People think that you're a criminal. People think that you condone criminal activity. People think that you are lower than thou. There's a lot of stereotypes that go with being a prison wife. Okay, and then the last stereotype is just being dumb. They think that we are very stupid. Prison wives are very stupid, that you're going to support a criminal. Like, how dumb can you really be? And for me, the amount of time actually really is the icing on the cake that makes me look really stupid. Like, it is a shameful story to be a prison wife that long, because the thing is that everything that you probably think about me and that you say, that you may comment, I get a lot of, on YouTube, you get a lot of people. Like, it's hard for me to find my actual people. Like, I wish this phone would stop ringing while I'm doing something. Hello? Little what? Oh, they were lizards. Yeah. Yeah, I remember from the skating rink. What happened? She bit it?
Yes, she bit one of them.
Tell her to keep her toys out her mouth. But Juju, I gotta call you back. I'm doing a video. Say hi to everyone. Say hey. Huh?
You remember
Wait a minute. What did you say? You took...
So you remember that iguana that kid I gave me?
Yeah, the iguana from last night.
That you gave me? That no that that yeah that iguana for Raya. That alligator for me.
Yes.
I said you want to give me her iguana.
Okay, as long as she all right with it. All right, Juju, let me finish this video. All right, bye-bye. Okay, guys, sorry about that. That's my little Juju. Okay, that was a pleasant interruption. I thought it was going to be, you know, how people be needing favors and such. But I was talking about just being a prison wife, period, is a very shameful, it is shameful because of all the judgment you're going to go through. People do not see you as a female that got the head on their shoulders. They see you as someone being stupid and someone being naive for falling for someone that is a criminal, right? And a lot of times they don't look beyond that surface. You deal with that a lot on YouTube. I am specifically looking for people that are willing to help in the battle of me fighting for my husband, because the part that no one factors in is, what about the people that don't deserve to be in prison? Nobody can give me a straight answer about that. They don't even care. They brush that over. Like, they feel like everybody in prison deserves to be there. And the thing is, I'm telling you, my husband is wrongfully convicted. If he was truly my husband, okay, most times when you're in a husband and wife situation, that's your soulmate. You believe that person. Okay, I believe in marriage to be the way it has always been. Marriage is something major. Marriage is not something like, hey, let's go get married and let's get divorced tomorrow. Like, let's get drunk and get married. Like, you know how our celebrities and stuff like that do, who we want to be like so badly, right? So I'm just smoothing all this in. Marriage is more than that. Like, marriage is not, your husband's not interchangeable. You can't go to Walmart and just return your husband and get a new one. Like, your husband is the person that you are marrying for better or for worse, right? I'm telling you, he is my soulmate. He is the one that, no matter what, has been there with me before incarceration, before he was incarcerated, because I did not meet him while he was incarcerated. I met him before, and he showed his true colors to me before all of that. So if my husband is not just exchangeable, like, I ain't got the receipt for him, girl. I can't take him back to Walmart in 90 days, like, for real. So you telling me it's more honorable to just leave him when he really needs me. Okay, so he marries this woman that he feels like is the love of his life, and then the minute he is not on the up and up, like he's not on top of the world, she leaves him. What does that say for me? I am going to fight for him. Like, I mean, think about somebody you really love. You can't think about, so now, don't think about your husband if you ain't in love with your husband like that, because that does happen. There are people that are together for convenience. There are people that are together because they always been together. So if it's that situation with your husband, you cannot compare that to my situation. I am 100% in love with him, and he is in love with me the same amount. Like, that is my soulmate. So if you don't have that same situation, you really cannot comment on my situation. But people tell me like, oh, okay, so that one is broken, he's in prison, go get another one. It's not that. So I sit here and fight, and I know I look dumb fighting, especially on Facebook. Facebook, I truly look like boo-boo the dang on fool, because I've been on Facebook since 2008. screaming free Marcello Jackson. I've been posting my project Reach the World back when I was doing celebrities and not just YouTubers, and I was getting my artwork to all different celebrities, and I was telling my story of my husband, and I was believing in the time that I was fighting for him is pre all of this unloading, like pre all of this being found out about situations really going on in our justice system and our law enforcement. See, back in that time, y'all trusted law enforcement tooth and nail. They could do no wrong. They sat right up on top of God's lap, like for real. Y'all didn't know the underhanded, dirty stuff that they were doing. Now y'all see what they're doing. So as easy as they can take somebody out, they can pin a case on somebody as well. And I was saying that way back in 2002 when nobody believed me on Facebook. And I was fighting and I was meeting relevant people. I've given Marcello's story to Al Sharpton, which I think, I don't know, I kind of have an opinion about what Al Sharpton does, but I guess it's not for this video. But I have been fighting. I have meeting all these people. I stood by faith. I would tell people how he's coming home. And to look all these years later, 21 years later, and he's not home. Do you know how shameful that looks? Do you know how much shame I wear daily? Do you know my mother, even my mother, I stood by Marcello, and she did not approve of it. It wasn't until she died that she was like, when is Marcello coming home? And I gave my little snide remark that I always give. Oh, do you know when Jesus is coming back? Because that's when he's coming home, when Jesus comes back, right? And she was like, Keita, I'm being for real. When is he coming home? He's been there a long time. And she was like, I said, I don't know, Mom. I've waited too long. And she was like, no, I think you're going to wait till the end. Now, I don't know what the end meant, but she was like, I think you are going to wait till the end. And I think that was her way of saying that she really respected what I was doing. She knew he wasn't just a fly-by-night that I was waiting for. Like, I have aunts. Like, every time I go to Chicago, the first thing they want to tell me is, oh, Keita, when are you getting married? You need you a boyfriend. Baby, I have a husband. What am I going to do with a boyfriend? I have a husband. So, it's very shameful. They feel like every problem in your life is going to be solved if you get a good man. But the thing is, I found the best man for me, and he just does not have his freedom. And I had a saying that I am going to illustrate. It says, the perfect man, but freedom not included. Freedom not included. But it's quite shameful. But you know what? I get on here. People crack jokes and stuff about me especially on my YouTube shorts, because I'm not finding the audience that I want to find. I'm finding people that completely do not understand criminal justice, don't understand the law, don't really know about criminal justice reform, don't know all the bad things that they're doing in prison. They just believe what the politicians are saying about prisons, that they're there to keep us safe and to keep us, keep our community safe. But that's not even really what they're doing like that. Like, they literally are just padding their pockets by keeping us locked up. So the thing is that if you don't really know that, then you would listen to my story and you would just be laughing. Oh, it's okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But you would just think that they just pad in your pockets and stuff like that. But to know the truth about what's going on, and that's what I try to tell. I try to tell the truth. I try to tell the truth about what's happening, but me telling the truth leaves me exposed, and then I can look very shameful in front of people that really don't understand what's going on. So yeah, being the 21+ year prison wife, that is not an easy role to play. but I come here and I tell you guys my stories. I know a lot of people will not understand my stories at all. They just say, you know, I don't know, the same old thing, like he shouldn't have did what he did, or girl, can't you find somebody free? Like, baby, I could have found somebody free if I wanted somebody free, but I can't find another Marcello that's free. He's not interchangeable. He's not refundable. He's not exchangeable. So yeah, but I'm just about done with her Rajiva the Rulers project Reach the World. Okay, so I'm gonna put my autograph here on the side. Today is the 31st. This is January 31st, 2023. Then I'm just gonna sign it right there. And there we go. Project Reach the World. I hope she sees it. It's your girl Cadillac.